Hello, good Sunday meowing.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Me yowning and thee yowning.
The Yowning. Very good. We're not recruiting Boone. Oh, there's nothing in there. Boone's gonna stay here to this stream because we're gonna recruit somebody new.
I still feel like real English is easier and makes more sense than this modern dialect.
I should see about my ability to cook some things on the campfire. Maybe I should take the mercenary's grenade rifle the next time I go deal with those death claws. Even if I don't have like a good explosive handling, it's better than nothing. I gotta sell these things to the trader. Inventory's got some things I don't want. And Rex, you have more. And I am way over encumbered. I am so slow.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
You don't have any money. Shoot. Excuse you. So just when I decided to go onto hard difficulty, I decided to go see the death claws, Nikki. That was a mistake. The death claws are really like not a good thing to do right now. I am not strong enough. Even with Boone and Rex helping, we were able to kill one or two, but it was just when one got too close to me, it was just over. I get two shot by them. Young death claws aren't that big of a deal.
I have never heard about the death claws.
Death claws. I gotta hurry up and get to the first DLC because that's where I love to live. I got some dinosaur toys. I got a bunch of pre-war books, Nuka-Cola trucks, 12 teddy bears, and 7 toy cars. Gotta make sure I don't carry like too many things in the aid that are weighing me down. Don't need like 6 stealth boys, for example. 3 will do. I have 6 doctor bags I can put away. How many do I have? I also have 6 doctor bags. I'll put 1 away. 5 is good. Weapons repair kits. I got 3 of those. That's okay. Stim packs I avoid using unless it's emergency. Alright. I have some things I want to sell in my inventories. I'm just going to hold on to them. We'll find this trader.
Mew teddy bear.
Mew? Only 1 on the bed. That'll change eventually, Nikki. Trust me, but not yet. We gotta finish the side bets quest first, which means we have one more tribe to meet after I'm done with this quest right now.
I trust you.
Okay, Aladdin. I should move my mouse off of the streaming button.
Morning.
This guy was a Legion person who was poisoning the leader's mind with false things. And I basically made him say things in disgust of the tribe.
Brave people keep their mouse over the streaming button.
I have a button I can make the thing go blank real quick. So, if there are any naughties on this, like, and I'm laying with my favorite tentacle monster,
Morning.
I can go ahead and blurp that out real quick. Can I get this guy to stand upright against the wall? Damn it.
We just like to party.
We like to party.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased.
With how on board you are from the very beginning, Regis, it's amazing to me that you have the hardest task of all of them. Have a look at this book. It will show you what happens to the tribes that ally with Caesar's Legion.
Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the alliance is a bad idea.
I'd like to talk more about the alliance.
What do you want to know?
Oh, okay. Where is he?
Hello.
Mew. We are waiting for him to wake up. It's 9 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
I've come to ask the great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Ooh. I can get that. I can get that. I just need to look sexy.
Easy.
All four of my most...
You don't need to look outward, mighty Khan. Your tribe is proud and strong. Claim your own victory. Or, what great legacy do the great Khans have? Your tribe is nothing but ghosts and martyrs. I'll give him the pride he needs. I'm glad you agree,
traveler,
Nikki.
well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
That sounds wise. I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself. Farewell.
Hello.
Something else you wanted?
No.
Hello.
I can't believe it.
That sounds like you said you cannot. I can't believe it. I'm gonna double save here. I'm gonna do this for you real quick, Nikki. I'm just gonna speed run this until I get to talking to Benny. I'm not gonna do anything with Benny. I just want you to hear his story because you missed it yesterday.
Awe. Are you ready to head upriver?
I'm ready to travel.
The trip
with
will
you.
take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
You mean not do anything with Benny again?
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish. Your belongings will be returned to you.
In my most recent save, Nikki, Benny is still here. I left him. I did not talk to him. Did you take my chems? Is that technically a banned item? Because I have some chems.
Save scumming confirmed.
I have 10 saves, Nikki, plus the autosave. Of course I have. It is! It does take all the chems! I don't use chems anyways. There's only one chem I use, that's Mentats.
True to Kaiser.
And that's only if the Naughty Nightwear doesn't do enough. I'm so used to everybody just shooting at me here. I've done this neutral thing to this point a couple times. But never with Benny alive, so I had to plan him shit myself. That's not true. I've had Benny run away. Yeah.
You must enter Kaiser.
Of course you are. You're in America.
Rex, sit and stay. Alright, I'll let you listen to this conversation with Caesar and Benny.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking?
You guaranteed my safety.
And you fell for that? Really? Because
Sucks
I'm
to
going
be
to
you,
have
Baldy.
you killed now. Relax. I'm fucking with you.
Ah!
You do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
What were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
What do I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
What's on the other side of those doors?
Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all to death. Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed.
Can't your legionaries take care of this?
Yes, but then I'd have to kill them. You don't get it, do you? The weapons I wield are forged from blood, flesh, sinew, bone. Mortal stuff. Fragile, even. And yet my Legion obeys me even unto death. Why? Because they live to serve the greater good, and they know of no alternatives. House's machines, his technologies. What do they propose? The possibility of victory without sacrifice. No blood spilled, just rivets.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
That's not an idea to be put in circulation. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors, not gadgets.
And once I'm inside,
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
hey there, lover boy.
Pussycat. Ain't this platinum? Had I known, I would have baked a cake. The last term we took is an 18-karat memory, baby. It's all that's been keeping me warm at night, stuck where I am.
All right, Nikki, I'll let you decide, lover girl. Why me? Because this doesn't matter. I'm going to take it back anyways this time. It's just like the next time we talk to him, we're not going to have these dialogue trees. That's why. In the real save. Besides, you're the one that laid with him. Didn't make much of an impression. Fuck!
Oh, I made an impression, all right. The dent in that mattress was permanent. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Hey! You called him Baldy too, Nikki. He gave me the platinum chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
I want to know more about you. We'll skip the couple of these for now.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
Was your tribe always called Chairman?
No, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairman now. That caused an uproar,
most
but I said the
boringly
name
clothed guy.
sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
How long were you the head?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
How did Mr. House introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat.
Uh-huh.
The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words.
Uh-huh.
Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
What happened after you fled the tops? What happened after you boned me?
I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion boys.
Oh my god.
Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't going to tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
Can everyone stop using the word bone as a verb?
Blame Markiplier.
Go on.
He's the one who drilled that into me.
Sing, baby. You got a captive audience.
Ha ha! Tell me about the factions.
Which greedy overlord do you want to start with?
Why shouldn't Mr. House run it?
Mr. House hides Vegas under his skirt when the bombs fall 1,000 years ago, so it belongs to him? Forever? You buy that? Baby, every boss has a line to explain why he's special. Why everyone's got to do what he says. You're just figuring that out? Vegas got to swing, baby. Got to have pizzazz. Respect where due, but that old man is square to the core.
Yeah, I get it. House wants everything prim and proper, and no ruffians and riffraff.
Or more like two, after what you did to the Omertas. Set it up right, and the families will roll with your caper. You might have to do some convincing.
What if my choice is none of the above?
Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby. First base is whatever Mr. House would have you do. Follow orders, rig the game to his specifications. Then, when he ain't looking, you knock him out of the running and find a way to take control of those Securitrons of his. Go see Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. The chairmen are true blue. The Omertas are degenerates. Never trust them. Or the white gloves. Just something creepy about them. Set it up right and the families will roll with your caper. You might have to do some convincing.
What's so bad about the NCR?
Ain't we covered this? The only thing not bad about them is they ain't Legion.
Fuck, does that not sound like America right now? I'm so sorry. It sounds just like fucking... Oh my god. Fuck, what am I saying?
The NCR is the biggest gang of thieves in the Mojave. Only difference is they pass laws to make their crimes legal before they commit them.
Eventually every ice age ends.
You think Caesar would destroy the strip?
Nah, just spruce it up with a crucifixion here and there. Come closer so I can step on you. The Legion is twisted, baby. Original losers worshipping the king of creeps like he's some kind of god. They're worse than roaches. My advice? Put on your stomping shoes.
Maybe you weren't here for this exactly, but Caesar, the baldy man over there, he was originally a member of the Followers of the Apocalypse. That little hospital place that always gets my game freezing up. I can't load those saves when I in there. Those people are with the Followers. Ordinarily, they're pretty decent people. I really like them. They're probably one of my favorite tribes in the game, honestly. Caesar's got a little bit of a twisted ideology of that.
Go on.
Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
What if I helped you escape? Do you have a preference? I haven't made up my mind. Maybe we should fight it out in the arena, fair and square. Crucifixion is an option. Something bad could happen to you right here. ... If I helped him escape, then he would run away and everyone in this building would start punching me. And literally I just made a villain out of everyone, basically. I'll ask him.
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
I haven't made up my mind.
I know, so many options. How do you choose just one? Ta-ta.
Anyways, I wanted to run through those options. Because I don't think we're going to have those same conversations when I come back for him later. No, I don't want that. Where is it? Oh, there. 188.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
This, I know I spoke a big game about Boone being my favorite character. That was a lie.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave. I'm going to tell her this.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So, listen. Can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know them before, and I'm just gonna act like Luna, who just came out of the grave. Yes, I'll use this one. They're usually harmless unless you use advanced technologies around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
This trip, who are damn, going to see an old friend. We did that. I go where I'm needed. I just kind of drift from place to place. I go where I'm needed.
Guess we have that in common then. I'll be honest, you're the first person I've run across out here that looks like she can really handle herself.
Ooh.
There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out.
You don't look like much. What do you bring to the table? Where are you hoping to go? Don't you have a family to feed? You don't look like much. What do you bring to the table?
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings.
Where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Okay, let's travel together.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
I'm more comfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift.
You're a brother?
Thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh? A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before?
Who is she referring to? Who was she referring to at that last comment when I stopped talking to her? You have money for me to sell things.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them.
Yes, arms merchant.
Sure, no problem.
I wonder if Boone will use a sniper rifle if I give him one. He's got the hunting rifle, I know that. So Veronica is like Luna, and she uses melee and punching weapons.
Claw attack.
I don't have one of those yet, but I could make one eventually.
This job's boring enough without talking to you. Go see Alexander. Still making a nuisance of yourself?
I lost all the money I had
Another
for
satisfied?
buying more implants, but that's okay. I'm gonna get late game weapon parts, that's all. I need to make sure I know Veronica's. She needs to see certain points of interest to make comments about them for a secret quest. Like the one she made about a bunch of shut-ins about using technology. I think they were talking. She was talking about the boomers. That's what it sounds like.
Let's go sightseeing.
Yeah. Veronica. What's the name of that quest? Veronica Santangelo. I'm pretty sure the quest I'm looking for is I Could Make You Care.
What ads?
Wikipedia page ads. There are a total of 9 different conversations throughout the Mojave Wasteland that Veronica will initiate.
Just don't look at the ads.
Sometimes I just can't close them for a while. That's what the problem is. There are 9 different conversations in the Wasteland that Veronica will initiate in response to 9 different situations and or locations during exploration. The quest will be triggered after listening to 3 of these conversations. And there goes the ad. Some of them can only be triggered by lines of dialogue that only happen once. So if it has occurred before recruiting Veronica, the conversation with her cannot be triggered. Importantly, there are 3 conversation triggers that remain constant before and after recruiting Veronica. The area near the entrance doors inside Camp McCarran Terminal Building. The entrance ramp of Vault 3. That's where the fiends are that I got into yesterday. And traveling near Nelson or Cottonwood Cove. The Boomer Museum trigger can be activated even if Pete's mural speech has already been listened to beforehand. Just ask him to repeat it again to get the trigger. I think that's the one we just heard. Go to Vault 3.
There's a Boomer Museum?
Yep. I think I played it for you once.
No power armor, no energy weapons, and they're giving the NCR more trouble than we ever did.
See, that's another one. All right, now Camp McCarran. Why do I feel like there's something else I need to do in here? Parking ticket. Yeah.
There's a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
And that's the third one, right?
Hey, you got a second?
There it is!
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
I'll take you back there first chance I get.
Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
This is why I like her. I think. No. It's not this one. No, it can't. I don't think it's that one. I'm just gonna go this way. I know it's on a side where if I'm going, if I have the fence to my right, the door will be facing me eventually. I have to go take care of some bodily functions in a second.
When I look at the Steam Deck ad on Steam, the first thing I wonder is how to plug in a keyboard, mouse, and a real screen.
I'm back. I don't think this is it. I don't remember it being like this. I think it is. This is it.
Welcome back, smiley face.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
You're talking about something that we have not experienced in this game yet, Veronica. Are you meta?
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two. My favorite subject.
Talk about yourself. What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies, before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something else.
Can I make it up?
I would rather not. Who is this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagined a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council, taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is that different from any other elder you would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
By the way, the person we're talking about right now, Father Elijah, he is the quote-unquote antagonist of the final of the DLCs we're going to engage in. Father Elijah. Ever tried to talk some sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
I wish I could take you to where he's bringing us. Tell me something else about you.
Like what?
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Have you ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood.
She?
Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
I know where she is. Even though Luna doesn't yet. Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Wait, what did you say? Is there some place you wanted me to take you?
No, we're specific.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we did that. Hello? So, it's not this one. I was right. I guess they all look the same. Good job, Rex. This is the one. I am 90% sure.
Hold on, I've got this.
She said, hold on, I got this.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
I love her.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Take a right once we're down here. This place reminds me of Enclave.
Our instrument shows us power fluctuations coming from across the river. What's going on over there?
Oh, I see. I'm gonna hold to the right side.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations.
There we go. Hello, McNamara.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time. That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Surely you have better people than me.
The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several years ago. It would be imprudent to worry them unduly without first discovering the facts of the situation.
I'll begin looking.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you. Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them, and we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
That's what you think, eh? How do you get supplies?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What is the crazy sandstorm?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe. Bye.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through Head Scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
You think the Elder will still listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
What is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
I do kind of wish Brotherhood and followers got along. What could we bring to him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea. Our elder before McNamara, he had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it. I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
The Elder has me looking for lost patrols and retrieving their mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you dislike McNamara?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
What would you do if you become an Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about the last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
All right, cool.
Later.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Damn. Woof.
I have to go to Foods.
Nikki, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Enjoy your dinner. Bon appetit. Appetit. Oh wait, that's French.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's the pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
Tell me about the rangefinder.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
The one I wasn't aware of, the pulse gun. The rangefinder might be a problem. I reactivated Helios 1 and it's not powering a weapon.
Ah, hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay, 2 other options still on the table.
We should go after the vegetation technology.
Okay, what better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their...
Oh, we destroyed that. Maybe the pulse gun would be a smarter move.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
We destroyed that OSI data. Got it. Due to current events, Staff Sergeant Daniels is hereby authorized to transport item, codenamed Circuit Breaker, to installation known as Vault 34, to be sealed in its armory for safekeeping until manufacturing can retrieve the prototype for production.
Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air. Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh? See you.
All right, we're going to the Boomer's old vault. There it is. Vault 9, Vault 34. Are the geckos back? Yep.
Trouble.
Okay.
That's enough of that.
Welcome to Vault 34. This vault features a state-of-the-art fitness facility, including full-size pool, psychopose pre-analyzed living quarters. Oh, I see. Dear, space is limited. We feel we make up for it with a fully stocked armory located on the 4th floor. Please enjoy your stay at Vault 34. Flooding. The system has detected flooding on the 3rd floor. All doors to the 3rd floor have been automatically sealed. Reactor. The system has detected moderate damage to the reactor. Please be advised of high radiation levels on 4th floor. The riots started. The overseer removed free access from the armory. We can't even defend ourselves. On the stage for whoever finds it. Per Schnargelfargen. So this is what happened to the Vault 34 dwellers that did not become boomers.
Got my eyes peeled. Good.
You hacked us a little faster. Ooh, that's good. Darn it. This is the Mark III auto dock, primarily used for routine surgeries. The control system has been damaged beyond repair, rendering the auto dock useless, but the diagnostic scanning unit is still intact. Well, that's huge. Wire's key. Good job, guys. Real trouble begin. Oh, okay. I should try and find these in the order they belong. Tonight we attack the armory. Finally get the we need to win. Thanks. Show them population control.
Never forget it.
Yeah, so this is, I don't need the rebreather anymore. I am not close to that yet. Nope. It's the auto dock again. I need to find the overseer's key, and I need to find the password to that PC. I need to find more of those books. They look like scorched books, so they don't look like interesting at first, but I need to actually. There we go. Oh, I see. Alright, maybe I found all the fragments I can get. I might look it up.
Still looking. Got my eyes peeled. Got my eyes peeled.
This is so confusing.
Got my eyes peeled. Got my eyes peeled. Still looking.
Ah. They opened the door on us. Dolls in here. No fragments on the ground. Thank God. I need more backup saves. Disengage lock to overseer. Oh, cool. Now we can go back to the overseer. Nope. And the armory. I think this is blocked off though. Wires key. Damn. Guns and bullets. Guns increased by 4. What is my guns then? 54. Okay. It wasn't exactly 50. That requires a key. I wonder if the overseer has the quote-unquote overseer. I was wondering. Yeah, I think it's around this way. There we go. I'm gonna save on the outside of this. I'm on fire. What did y'all do? Tis Boltby Understrand Alright. Never running out of room. Deck need to limit the population. Continue to grow at this rate. Sporoach. System cannot handle this kind of growth. They understand that this is necessary. It's the Overseer!
I'm gonna need some new lamps.
Still looking.
Overseer's journal. Necessary for the survival of this vault that we set limits on the growth of our population. Jargle sealed the door and posted guards since the riots began. Jargles fight like dogs. Jargle's rebels attack the armory. Jargles aren't successful. Jargles from me that the reactor was damaged during the assault on the armory. Jargle's control center. Jargle's the fighting most Torch who remain. Jargles repair the damage. Jargle's unsuccessful. Jargle, many have died. Jargle, radiation sickness. Jargle, skin peeling off. Jargle, this log, losing their minds. Sick and ending, attacking the healthy. Oh, sick attacking the healthy. Bio, Fig, the Gorple, Jargle to southern section of the vault. Jargle sealed the halls behind them. Jargle killed them kill hopes of escaping the fate of the rest of us. An armory door.
Still looking.
think I need just that much of science, and then I can get the quest done up in Jacobstown. What else? Jump that one tick. Getting sick. Oh my god, this is this fucking base. Oh my god. And I don't have anyone here to make this decision with me. Yo, there ain't no way that I got the most famous lurker in my community. Group attacked. Reactor damaged. Potential repair. Unsuccessful. Manual override. Exterior vents. Buy us some time. SOS. If there's anyone still alive out there, we need help. Someone planted a bomb in the pool when the lower level flooded. All the doors were automatically sealed. My family and a few others are trapped behind those doors. If someone could transfer control to the backup terminal, I could get us all out. Please help us. This is, to anybody who's lurking in chat, this is the trolley problem, guys. Rescuing these people sounds like the karmic, moral, just thing to do. However, doing so is going to permanently damage the water supply in the area, keeping the crops from growing properly anymore. Harming the entire land up top. But is that fair for the people who didn't ask for that? I'm gonna save again. Alright, the oldest one is population continues to grow unhindered. With the overcrowding came violence, and it was nothing at first, but quickly escalated with the open access to firearms in the armory. The armory door was not, at the time, connected to the main system and could not be locked. So I placed guards at the armory door to prevent some of the more troublesome residents from obtaining weapons. There was some opposition to this, but the majority of the residents seemed to agree. Real trouble began. A fair number of residents began to call for population control. Foreseeing the issue spiraling out of control, I ordered one of the technicians to hook up a locking mechanism linking the armory door to the terminal in my office. The news of the armory being closed off angered a sizable group of residents. They stated it was their right to defend themselves and demanded that they be given access to the armory once more. I, of course, denied the request. Riots began soon after. During the peak of the violence, the group calling for free access to the armory stormed the vault's exit and left. That's the boomers. That's what they left. The door was sealed after them, and additional guards were stationed at the exit. This proved to be a grave mistake. With the additional guards at the exit, there were fewer to patrol the halls. None of them were prepared for the group that ambushed the armory. The guards were able to defend their position, but not before damage was done. During the fight, one of the reactor's cooling vents was damaged. Fighting settled slightly following the announcement of the damage to the reactor before panic overtook the vault's residents. The technicians struggled to repair the damage to the reactor and main computer systems. We learned too late that as part of the automatic safety protocol, the reactor had been reconfigured to use alternative pipelines for its cooling system. Unfortunately, with the damage to the mainframe, the system was unable to detect the structural damage to the vault. Radioactive gases pumped through the broken pipes and irradiated the vault. On top of it all, we cannot open the vault's main door. All systems appear to be on autopilot and main override functions have been disabled. We'll just have to hope we can survive long enough for the door to open automatically. Option 1. Save Vault 34's trapped dwellers by leaving its reactor intact, dooming the sharecropper farmers. Shut down the reactor to help the sharecropper farms. I don't know, man. I know I've been spamming this. Save right here again. Here's the thing. I'm gonna see what it's like to do the first one. Save the people. Open reactor door. Let's revolt. This action will transfer all vault controls to another terminal. This action cannot be undone. As part of the safety protocol, this action has been locked out from this terminal. Using the master override terminal located in the reactor room will bypass all safety features. Open reactor door. that quandary of the needs of the many outweighing the needs of the few.
What's up?
I have that save point. I'm gonna keep on to that. I'm gonna keep that save point logged away there because I don't know if I want to do this route. I don't even think we get to meet the people that I just saved. No. That's not accessible. Where's the armory? Okay, that's the overseer's room. It must be this way. Here's the armory. What? Yes. I feel like I'm just going backwards then. Wait, no, it's this way. Isn't it? Oh no. No, there's no doors down here. Okay. You need to go down. That's the overseer's office, but that's not where I need to go right now. Oh, it's through here. This. Alright, where is it? This! Oh. Good golly, Miss Molly. Get off! Get off there! I get it. I get it. Over encumbered. I'm radiated. One case very hard. Great. Oh, I can open this. No, not the knives. Drop that. Don't need that. The marksman carbine. I think it starts with a scope, doesn't it? It's not automatic. Needs 100 guns to use properly. This thing needs 75. It's a little bit better.
Hello, I am back.
Oh my god, I finally have chat to help me make a decision. Alright, I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna reload this save.
The answer is 2.
Nikki, we have a trolley problem. First of all, I'll give you the rundown. We're currently in the vault that the boomers were in. The boomers were in this vault. They had a disagreement with the overseer of like what weapons they wanted to use. And so they all like just left the vault. And after they left, the remaining people sealed the vault, preventing anyone else from leaving, and they set guards at the exit. The rest of the people, some of the people that disagreed with...
Tell them okay, Boomer.
Some other people that also disagreed with the overseer started to rebel, saying they wanted their access to weapons again. And they started to rebel. And the fighting got so severe that the reactor to the vault accidentally got damaged. And it started to leak radiation throughout the entire vault. Which is why this whole place has been irradiating me the entire time. I've had to keep using the Rad-X resistance and Rad-Away to get myself from getting sick. This vault is starting to become a problem to the environment outside in the Mojave wasteland. And it's starting to poison the water that is being used to grow crops up on the surface. And that's where this decision comes into place, Nikki. If there's anyone still alive out there, we need help. Someone planted a bomb in the pool. When the lower level flooded, all the doors were automatically sealed. My family and a few others are trapped behind these doors. If someone could transfer all control power to the backup terminal, I can get us all out. Please help us. saving the trapped dwellers will doom the water supply or the food for everyone else. There's your trolley problem, Nikki. Remember when I told you you can't please everybody? You can't make everybody happy in this game. What do we do?
Help the good guys.
See, I love the way you think, Nikki. However, that answer isn't an option. Everyone's good. There's no evil in this situation.
Who is more ugly?
I mean, quite candidly, Nikki, we never see these people if we were to rescue them. So that's a hard thing to answer. It could be suffice to say that they might be partially ghoul, because everyone else here is ghouls because of the radiation by now. That's the thing, though. Do we let these people who are in a bad circumstance, do we just let them starve to death or die of radiation poisoning?
Okay, who are the two sides again?
The two sides are a family and some remaining dwellers in this vault got trapped down here, slowly dying of radiation poisoning. The other side is anybody who eats food up top. And I think a lot of them up there are kind of keen on eating things. It's a very unfair decision to make. Okay, and maybe we'll make this a little bit softer. And I can't really prove this. I don't think there's really... It's hard to make this assumption, but I'm sure food will move on upstairs without the water supply being so healthy. You want me to help the trap people? All right. NCR's not gonna like this, but we'll do it. I want my chat to control some decisions for me.
Yes.
Open reactor door. Thank you for helping me make the decision. This is what I did originally before I backed it up. And then I just come in. You heard that?
I don't like NCR, so it's all good.
Yeah, we get it. The NCR are... I'm not going to say it again. You heard me say it earlier. The NCR are not the slavers. That's their good point. Reroute control of the vault. Hard luck blues. We did it. That was it. But since I already did that, I'm going to skip ahead to this one. so I don't have to do this over again. I am stuck. They pushed me in a corner and I'm stuck. So this is the armory that the boomers weren't allowed to enter. There's probably a key somewhere in this room, I'm assuming. Because this is in a... this is a quest important item. There's no way they would let you force the lock open by accident and be SOL. But I think I have a magazine I can use to know how to pick that lock. Actually, shotgun. I love that thing. Okay. Okay. Just saved right in front of this. Locksmith reader. All right. No joke. I got 36 bobby pins. There ain't no way. I have never had a 100 lockpick challenge be just gonna turn it without moving the bobby pin at all. Ain't no. That is nutty.
Huh. Figure it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gamora.
Oh.
That is the luckiest shit ever. Alright, anyways, we came down here for this thing. A gun designed to disable power armor. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I feel it in my bones. Let's get the fluff out of here, Nikki. I wonder if there's any return on investment. Or rescuing those people.
50,000 bits, shocked face.
What about 50,000 bits? That's $500. You've gifted me 500 by now? No way. Really?
I don't know, I trust them.
I mean, I have been streaming for 5 years. Like this. $100 a year. Shit, you've got over 150 bits this one stream, or not one stream, but the one payroll period, payout period. Because you just love doing the TTS. Hello? Oh, I remember. Oh, you got a skill book in here I'm going to steal from you. Y'all set the traps off. Why would you do that? Hello.
The bosses of the Omergas, Omernas, the ones that run Gamora. Someone killed them. Well, it's about damn time. What took you? Oh.
Oh?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now.
You sound like you're eager to die.
There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out. I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic.
Who's Sergeant Dornan?
He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring.
You served in the military?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Things were better back then.
Tell me about it.
What do you want to know?
So, are you a cannibal?
Ha! I'm not saying. It's part of my mystique, after all.
Sounds like there's an interesting story behind it.
The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough.
You live out here by yourself?
Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl, really pretty eyes. But she's been gone a long time now. Well, ain't like I've got places to be. Be seeing you. Maybe.
Where is it? Where's the Grognak the Barbarian? I know it's in here. No, not Lad's life. Enclave footlocker. I know it's here. I'm gonna look it up. Those skill books, they're not supposed to be in containers. They're supposed to be out in the open somewhere. Apparently it's on the bed. And I'm just blind. I see it. Oh my goodness. Kisser heard that. Thank you, Cave.
What brings you around this time?
The wolf?
He did. He did, Nikki. He grumbled.
That is cute.
There's coyotes. What's that building that's right there that I haven't discovered? Is this Camp Golf? There's a waypoint. Yeah, I think this is Camp Golf, next to Lake Mead. Yep. I haven't been here yet. This is another thing that I have to do next time on stream. But we have other things to do right now. This is a huge quest to deal with. So we're going to do it in chunks. And tomorrow we'll finish this with the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Oh, right. I remember. It's the one with the tree stump on top of it. That's how you remember. Ah, goodness. There are so many of these bunkers, it's hard to find which one it is. Takes a while. Alright, let's go get this. Show him what the pulse gun is. I didn't mean to make a new save, but that's fine.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood. We have to stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
That could be the only one of its kind.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But...
we keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore. What's up?
Tell me about the Brotherhood.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know? Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
Wait, what?
She took you. She made you double take, huh, Nikki? I asked her, what does it take to become a member of the Brotherhood of Steel? And then she said that thing about sexual favors, which she was joking about. What do you do?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves, it's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
We already know about the Father Elijah scene. We'll do that later. Ever heard of a guy named Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
What about this platinum chip?
Yeah, it's not for poker. I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip. Ooh, do I get a prize if I answer right?
Any thoughts about Caesar?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
I like her.
I was told we wouldn't be tested on this.
What do you think of the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day. A lifetime supply of fancy lad snack cakes, revenge against my enemies, and world peace. In that order.
And finally, about New Vegas, tell me.
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
See you around. See you around.
We're going to stop right there. We'll continue this on next time. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out for today's stream. Appreciate y'all so much for the lyrics. Stay tuned tomorrow for a little bit more of this. I'm about to engage in a little bit of a vacation.
Thank you too.
So I'll be able to stream for a little bit longer than usual, because I don't work all that much next week. So I hope to see you guys here 10 o'clock in the morning on the east coast of the Americas. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until then, I'll see y'all in the future. Have a good rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen.